Well, hello and welcome to the Mindset Alchemy podcast. I'm your host, Janine, and I absolutely love helping people understand better ways of doing, being, and to see themselves more clearly. Because when we can see ourselves, understand ourselves, look at where we've grown, look at where we could grow, wow, it makes such an incredible difference in our life, how we respond to things, and the way things show up. It was so interesting. Somebody the other day said to me, "Well, are you a mindset coach?" And I went, I think I'm more of a transformation coach than a mindset coach. Mindset is part of the transformation. It's part of alchemizing our thinking, our feelings, and our understanding of who we are and what's going on around us to transform it into spaces and places and situations we would far rather enjoy than the ones that may be showing up. Or even if we do enjoy the ones we have, what if we can alchemize them into something better and best? Because remember, there's good, better, and best. What is best for you in your day to day? What would you love to have in your day to day? And if you dislike what you have, this is where you get to explore it, to expose what's really going on, and then to experiment with what it is you're choosing so that you can have the enjoyment of something different, something better. On this point, I was reading something fascinating the other day by Deepak Chopra, where he was confirming something and sharing something that I had come to understand just through understanding what I like and dislike, actually, and from working with many, many clients. So often we go mining for the challenges, we go mining for the problems, and because that's where our focus is, that's what we get more of. Whereas when we can say, well, what is this emotion I'm feeling? Let's just use emotions here. What is this energy and emotion that I'm feeling? What am I really feeling? And I really so enjoyed what Deepak Chopra said when he was sharing that just having the awareness of it allows us to release it and to move on to something better, something more expansive, or say it's happiness. We have an awareness of the happiness. We can move into joy, enthusiasm, vivacity. And this is something I had come to understand for a very long time. So it was actually really lovely reading there that through alchemy, through awareness, we can see, oh my word, I feel really grim here. What can I shift it to? What can I do with it? Well, what you do with it is you see it. Oh, look, I'm feeling grim. Observe it. Where are you from? What did you come with? What's the reason? And are you even my feeling, or am I picking you up from the universal consciousness, somebody I've been with, a past memory, a past way of thinking? And by observing it, you can go, well, thank you for coming forward. I really appreciate you. And I acknowledge that I created the reality, and now I release you and I replace you with whatever you choose to replace it with. If it's grimness, you can replace it with, well, what would feel better there? Lightness, a better way of doing things, feeling more satisfied. And when we can do this, it is just amazing. Something I use with my clients is helping them to connect with what the situation is in the moment so that they can clear that situation where it came from and then create from a sense of expansion and power and to move forward in a much better way. You could also connect with seeing who am I now? Where have I grown? For myself, I'm still a mom. And rather than being a mom of young children, I'm the mom of young adults, which requires a very different dynamic. I also went from being in a wellness practice to now I'm working in it with mentoring, I'm working with coaching, I'm working with skills for people to up level themselves. So the person I was then, it's silly to just connect with that person, rather gather what I learned there, where I grew, bring it into the now and see whatever's applicable in the moment. And if it's if it's unnecessary, let go of it. It's no good trying to work with the principle, well, if you have a hammer, everything's a nail. It's to explore, who am I? Who have I alchemized myself, and which is transforming myself into being? Where have I shifted my components, my beliefs, my understandings, what I like, what I dislike? I mean, when I grew up, I disliked grapefruit intensely. Now I love grapefruit. Just imagine if I kept connecting with that 5-year-old, I would have bypassed that wonderful experience of enjoying a very tangy grapefruit. We get the pink ones here. That's just a very mundane example, and yet it extrapolates into so many things. I can look at it this way. You know, what I knew as a first year nursing student, I knew a lot more by the time I qualified. And by the time I had gone through my midwifery and my psychiatry and worked on the wards, post qualification, I knew a lot more than as a first year student. And this is life. Where in your life are you being a first year student? And where have you progressed beyond and done extra, in inverted commas, courses and things? Because this allows that expansion, allows you to see the evolution of yourself and where within that evolution you've transformed. So we evolve, we go around in cycles, we take what we have and we up level it, we upskill it, we work with it. There are areas where we can literally change the form of it and transform it. For me, it was very much around coming to own that where I felt unsafe, I could literally transform that archetype into another archetype of one of being a queen energy, an energy of far more expansion, higher vibration, and working differently. As we do this, it is just so incredible how we can go, oh, look, maybe I should shift that. Maybe I can evolve there. What do I do? And part of this is connecting with our inner self, our divine self, that spark of spirit, our higher self, our experiences, our expansion, that of our lineage, that of co creating with the divine, and our future self. So when we connect with our future self, we can ask, well, what did I do today to achieve that then? What did I do now to achieve and become that then? We get to clear our doubts, our fears, and we get to create from a space of deep inner awareness, of wisdom, of awakening. And as the things come up, we look at soaring above them, see what's coming up, observe it. Is it for now? Is it for later? Is it mine? Become very aware of acknowledging it. Thank you. I'm finished with that, or I can grow with this. Release what it is and replace it with something much higher vibrational. And then what that does is it helps you to connect, to clear, and to create from a space of power as you move forward. And as you connect with that future self, you can do it every moment of the day. You can do it moving forward. You also get to connect with your body, yourself, your higher self, and your divine self in the now, so that you say, okay, I became that. These are the steps I was shown to take in the now. What does this look like for me? What does it feel like for me? And who do I get to collaborate with, co-create with? And what's the evolution first step now? Where's transformation being asked for? Now, you tend to start doing this very on routine as you start getting used to it, as you create a habit of doing it. And what it does, it helps you to work from that beautiful inner power. I know for myself, when I ignore doing this, oh my word, we get to clean up the mess. Or I go, you know what, I could have had something way, way better. Let me learn from this and let me connect with the person who, the Janine, who will allow myself to clear what's holding me back, the struggles, the doubts, the beliefs, the thinking, so that I can create from a space of deep, deep inner wisdom, knowingness. Because people, our body and our heart, our soul, our inner self, that divine self, know what to do. And when we connect with our future self, we really, really have a much better picture. What I have experienced, by the way, is sometimes my future self will say, okay, let's be here. And as I move along and I connect in again, it's changed. And when I say, well, future self, what's going on here? Well, that was a way to get me moving within my understanding of the wisdom coming forward. And as I began moving, I could be shown more of the bigger picture, the deeper picture, so that I could still work from a place of safety. And somebody said to me, what did I waste my time doing this for? And I said to them, did you waste your time, or what did you learn from that that you are now applying where you are now? Ah, light bulb moment. Anyway, I would love to hear what you can connect with. What project are you working on? What would you dream are you looking for? What is the vision you are looking to expand into? And come and find me on social media. I'm also dropping my Linktree link in the show notes so you can subscribe to my newsletter. And on this, I help you look at various aspects. I create awareness for you so that you can connect, clear, and create in a space of power rather than a space of fear, a space of resistance. Oh my giddy aunt, that's a session for another day. That wonderful, super delicious resistance that we have to our success. Anyway, have a beautiful day, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye bye.